If you want success in therapy, one, you got to be motivated. You got to actually want to do the work. Two, you have to find your ideal therapist. And that's why I'm creating this video, because at the end of this video, what I want you to be able to do is narrow down the huge landscape of therapists that are in our community and narrow it down to the therapists that talk your language, the people that already get you, so that by the time you call them for a consultation, you already know them, you already trust them, and you'd be ready to get into their office and start doing the work. So let's look at 3 actionable steps to finding your ideal therapist. So this is 3 actionable steps to finding your ideal therapist. Step 1 is collect a list. We're going to put together a list of all the top ideal therapists that are going to work specifically for you. So the way we're going to do this is go to psychologytoday.com, and we're going to use this directory to find your first list. Now keep in mind, there are tons of therapist directories out there. You can Google therapy online directory and you're going to get a list of different directories, and it might overwhelm you. I do like psychologytoday.com because most therapists get started on this directory, and they also make an effort to make sure the therapists here are credentialized. So we're going to click on search for therapists, and we're going to search first by location, because some of us may not be motivated enough to go to therapy if the therapist is out of our way. Because what we're looking for is to improve our therapeutic alliance, I want to encourage you to narrow down this list by searching for factors that are closest to your values. So whatever's most important to you, you could click on faith, language, sexuality, gender. For now, don't search by insurance, issues, or types of therapy. We're going to scroll through the profiles on your narrowed down list, and next to each picture, there's going to be like a 2-line blurb. Here's a big hint. If the therapist in this blurb is talking about you, save their name or open up their profile on a different tab. But if they're talking about themselves, hold off on including them on the list for now. All right, so here's the reason why. A key to successful therapy is finding a therapist that understands your needs. So doing it this way gives you kind of a quick answer to whether they get you or not. So at this point, try to narrow down your list to about 5 to 7 therapists. All right, let's move on to step 2. You're going to learn the voice of your therapist. Now that you have access to their profile, take a look at the other information listed. Make sure it's a good fit for what you're looking for. Again, try not to pay attention to the finances quite yet. Many therapists have discounted rates, and when you're able to get on the phone with them, you can discuss different financing options. So at this point, let's open up their website. You want to ask yourself a couple questions. Is their website present? Is it nice? Consider this, because a well thought out website might be an indicator of how the therapist prioritizes their customer service. So go ahead and click on their blog or their resource page. Check out their social media, their blog posts, videos, podcast. So the question you should be asking is, are they talking my language? Can I connect with their work, the things that they're posting, the things that they're passionate about? And more importantly, can you understand them? An important skill your therapist should have is the ability to make complex issues really simple for you to understand. All right, at this point, you should narrow down your list to the top 3 to 5 therapists. We're going to move on to step 3. Okay, in step 3, we're going to give them a call for a quick chat. Now, this isn't a therapy session, and I want you to know that most therapists offer a free consultation session, so I want you to take advantage of this offer. Remember, you're not there to sell them on yourself. This is and should be a no pressure call. So tell them about your issues. See if they present a clear plan on how it can be addressed in therapy. After this process, you have found your ideal therapist and you should be ready to get to work. So I want to thank you for taking the time to go through these 3 steps. I hope they're beneficial to you. I hope they're actually helping you. In fact, if they are, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know how this video has actually helped you. But stay tuned. This is part 1 of 3. In next video, I'll be talking about how do you pay for or afford your ideal therapist. And after that, I want to talk about what is the best mode of therapy for you. So I'll be going through the pros and cons of online, group, and face-to-face therapy. So stay tuned for those things. And if you want more information about what I'm doing in the community, feel free to go over to apfamilycounseling.com. Thanks.